guys, welcome to my quilting shop, and I hope you. And this is my quilting bar, and we're going to ride. We're going to make something perfectly this thing. That's this big giant thing. It's like a small dress like this down to my feet. I'm going to rub this. And Tiffany, you sewed us like this with no poppins in it. You see, it is. Great. So we're gonna sew it today. I'm gonna make what?
It's very hard to direct a child behind the camera when you say louder. Hi guys, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. Sorry we were delayed quite a small amount of time because we had a breakdown. It happens. So it wasn't this one, it was the other one, but she was in here. So anyway, what are we doing today, Triana? You can tell everyone to like and subscribe first. Don't forget to like Tiffy's video and subscribe down that way.
Subscribe this that way.
No, that way.
That way.
Yep. And thumbs up on the videos? Okay. So, we haven't even got this started because we were really pushing things here. So, give me a second and then I'll have the comments opened up to see who's here and so on. Today, Triana is the host. So what are we making today? What are we making today?
This one. Then you have to dress.
You're going to make a what with it? What are we making?
No, a dress.
Because? Why are we making a dress?
Because I love making dresses.
You like making dresses? Oh, you tell them, not me.
Hi guys. Welcome to my quilting shop. Get your fun.
So let's tell everyone hi. Let's see who's here. All right, we got Jim. Say hi, Jim. We got Sonut. Say hi, Sonut. We got Vicky. Say hi, Vicky. No, you're supposed to be saying hi to people. We've got Nita here. Say hi, Nita.
Hi, Nita.
Hi, Gwen, because Gwen's here too. Look, June's here. Hi, June. Let's see. We got another June. Hi, June. Everyone's safe. Hi, Kathy, Rachel, and Shirley. Hi, all. Okay, so we're going to put this back over here now. Miss Cool here is going to put those on. So she saw my dress and she had to have a dress, and I already made her a dress. Unfortunately,
I wanted a big pool. It's swim. See, you did not
I'm trying to talk
me.
and you just jump right in, don't you?
You did not carry me to that pool edge.
So we
Guys,
made her a dress the other day, and it did not fit. I mean, it does fit, but it does not fit. She has to put her arms straight up to put it on, and it's kind of impossible to put your arms straight up to put a dress on, so we are going to try again, except with stretch fabric, because I made her dress
This one is my best.
I originally made it out of Princess Sophia fabric. So I made this the other day.
That does not fit me anymore, guys.
So this was the dress I made the other day. I used bias tape around it. And it's Princess Sophia, and it's really long. But unfortunately, if it stretched, it probably would have went over Triana a little bit better in the armpit area. And it looks big, but it's really not. It wasn't that I cut out too much armpit or anything like that. I went by using one of her pieces of clothing already. I went off of a tank top and is turning it into a dress. So this is the dress I made, but Sissy is getting it now because it didn't come out the size that we had hoped. So we are going to make Triana one because this fits over Sissy just fine, no issues. So we're going to do Triana one out of stretch. I'm telling them real quick what we're doing. So Triana went through my shelf and chose this one. She says it looks like princess dress. Don't know where that comes from. For me, it looks like, I have no idea what. What are you going to tell them? You hurt yourself at the pool today?
Yes.
And you got a Band-Aid on your toe, right?
Yes. just want
Oh, we got a couple more people. We got Patty. Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
And Janet. Hi, Janet. And Kathy. Oh, she was already in here. She said hi to both of us earlier. Okay. So I also grabbed the bias tape again, but a different color, white, to go with the white, because we're going to put it around the neck and the arms. I don't want it completely stretching around her neck and arms because she's a child and she moves and the way she steps and stuff. I don't want it to fall more down. I noticed that with my dress. If I pull on it, it's very stretchy. I don't want that to happen on her. So we're going to attempt to stop too much of the stretch by using bias tape instead of using the fabric itself. Plus it gives kind of an accent.
Guys.
And I have a couple pieces of clothing in my own personal closet that are stretch fabric with a bias tape around the neck and stuff to keep it from, like, so it doesn't fall off the shoulders and stuff. So that is what we're going to attempt today. And we're also going to be doing it from the Juki. And we're also going to try to do it quick because that way she's still here by the time it's done to try it on. And since Mommy comes anywhere from now till 6, we're unsure how fast we can get this done. Plus, I really don't feel good, but I'm pushing through like always. So you're going to have to talk to everybody while we figure out this and cut it up because we need to know how tall you are. So you need to stand on this chair so I can see how tall you are for your dress. Because she wants her dress all the way to the floor. So we're going to measure her all the way to her ankles and then cut from there because it won't matter that way. So stand up straight from shoulder down to stand your knees up straight. That's not a good measurement. Stop bending. Oh, that's so hard. She's like 36, 37 inches in that.
Let's try this
ankle
one.
To shoulder.
Let's try this
No,
one.
that one's going to be the same exact measurement. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Teresa. All right, guys. So we're going to go off of a paper thing that I drew up from her previous clothing. We're going to attempt this again. If it wastes it, it wastes it. Then some other little kid can just have it. Named her sister. Okay, put the lid on it, please. So, this is what we're going to do. I took tissue paper and I traced around their clothing and then I cut it out further. I traced it further out and then cut it out after that. I used a black Sharpie to trace further around to come up with this. With tissue paper and a Sharpie. But I traced around the outfit about a ½ inch and then I traced a further ½ inch around that. Because her clothes, kids' clothes, her clothes was tighter anyway. It was already size 5, so we need to go up in size because she just grows out of stuff so fast. So here is my tissue paper pattern. I got my bias tape, and I've got the fabric, which we are going to open up. Oh, and look, it's already long.
This one. This one,
And
guys.
we're going to make this, but we're going to keep it folded for this twice so I can cut the back and the front out at the same time.
Like this. Like this, Tim.
Put this on here, like this. I'm going to move that kind of out of the way for a minute.
Why do you have to cut?
Hi, T. Well, wait. Hi, Linda. And hi, Mary. All right, guys, so... Triana, no, don't pound that while you're on video. It's loud. It makes weird sounds. Just leave it over there. Okay, come over here. We're going to take her clothing, fold it in half twice. Yes, I did watch a couple videos on clothing making. I really had to. And then we're going to take the pattern, and I really don't need it open this wide. I do need to come down on the dress, but we're going to take this fold down just a little, the double folded part. About right here. That way we're not wasting too much fabric, although I really don't care because I'm never going to use it ever again. Let's see. We're going to lay the fold of the pattern on the fold that I have created.
I got Boo right this one.
And this should be able to come, we're going to come out when we come down on it, so.
On this big toe.
Okay, so we're going gonna put this here,
At Mommy's work.
and we're gonna pin it in place to make the cuts.
I'm showing everybody my boo-boo.
Yeah, and everybody's saying, okay, it'll get better, because that's what boo-boos do. They get better.
It gets better in a couple of days.
Yep, in a couple days.
And you will touch my big toe again.
Yep, and then we'll make sure it's all good.
Why is she?
All right, so my little pattern shouldn't move. Oh, let's put one more pin right here, just for safety measures.
Why are you using the?
You know, once I make one thing, I'm like, oh, I don't want to make it again. But now look at me, I'm making it again.
My boob still hurts.
I know. Anybody else here? Nope. Okay, so we're gonna make this from shoulder down to 36 inches, and I kind of have so much stuff in my way from paper piecing that I don't have the full use of my board. I'm gonna move that out of the way. You're supposed to stay in here and help this whole video. Alright, now we have full use of my board. So we're coming down to 36, 37 inches. So we're going to just line this up down here. We're going to make sure these folds stay nice to get this done. Anybody live in North Carolina? We had an earthquake in NC. That's North Carolina, right? That's very weird. Very weird. Make sure the stretch is going the right way. So side to side. I need it to stretch across her body. It's going side to side. Alright, I'm going to lift it up about an inch beyond to allow for the length to be folded under. She wants it to her ankles, if she's going to get it to her ankles. She wants it to be like Tiffy's, but all the way to her feet.
That's my feet.
So I need to come right here to this.
That's Sophia.
Yeah. Where are they? Right here. I'm going to cut this off first, this whole entire thing at one spot, because I really don't care.
This is so fun.
I'm not really wasting anything, honestly, because who knows how long I have had this fabric. Okay, so we're going to throw this out of the way. And now, I'm going to come right here, turn this whole thing. And I want my bottom wider than my top. I'm going to start by laying this flat right here. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Triana, what are you making? She wants a dress. So we're making her a dress, a new dress, because that's what she wants. Alright, I'm going to cut this out. And I'm cutting out like a ½ inch beyond the pattern paper thing that I made. And then instead of going straight from here and stopping, I'm going to continue on going down. Oops.
Wrong tip.
Okay, you got to get up here in the camera so people can see you.
I'm bathing the Christmas tree in a minute.
And I'm kind of curving it down now purposely.
Coming, guys.
I said over here, please.
Wait.
No, don't put all that on my long arm. No, that is not a Christmas tree. Up here, you're supposed to be making a dress. You promised that you would make a dress the whole time. All right.
Don't be mad.
I'm not mad. I just don't want you. That's folded right there at the bottom. It's not my fault. All right. There we go. That looks dressy enough. It probably looks weird on camera. Maybe I should take this in just a little because it does stretch fabric. We're going to make it just a little bit different because it kind of looks funky. Not really funky, but funky enough.
They're always too big. They're always too big. Sorry, guys.
Alright, let's
Sorry, guys, they're coming.
down like this.
Hang up.
In just a little. And then out. There we go. That looks better. Ta-da! There you go. You have a long, pretty dress.
Ta-da! This is my
Okay.
baby.
So now I should have a front and a
And this
back.
is my baby. This
Come here. Stand over here, please, for Tiffy. We're going to pretend she's standing right here. Come right here. Is that your height? Oh, yes. Perfect.
Yes.
Look at that. That's going to be great.
That's gonna be great, like Sophia.
Yep. All right. You want to cut the front neck lower. So I'm just going to take the one piece and call it the front. Put that together and cut the... Line this up, and we're going to cut the front out. We're just doing basic here because I don't need to do anything fancy. Watch out. Now we're going to cut out the neck even further.
Baby, baby, time to get a bottle of food up.
Ah, right there. Looks good. Looks good. So the back is higher than the front. That's the back. This is the front. We are also going to, as per suggested from my last dress, when I made my dress, we are going to put the bias tape on first, before anything, on each side. And we're going to see how quick we can do this.
To do this to mommy comes.
Alright, we're going to put this right here. And I would bring you guys closer, but little Miss Tree is in the way. Watch out, 2 seconds, kiddo. We got to bring the camera closer, and I need you to stay out of the way. I thought that far away would be good, but I guess apparently it's not going to be. Stupid thing. Alright.
Don't say that word.
Alright, guys. Let's see. Right there should be perfect to see both of us. Triana and me.
I'm going to sit. Is your knees better?
There we go. It should be straight, right?
Here we go. Here
Doesn't
we
look
go.
straight, but
Here
it
we
is.
go.
Okay.
Here we go. 1 second, brother.
Okay, come over here, Tree. And we're just gonna throw some thread in here and do this.
I'm watching you.
I don't really care what thread we use because I just don't care right now at this very moment. This is kind of just me learning as I go, honestly.
Because this one. I like this one.
And I'm using my 1/4 inch foot here because I don't really know how to clothing make on the Juki, but I did make the other dress on this machine.
But she's gonna make something.
But then that is also quilting cotton that I used to make that other dress.
Look for me. I'm coming.
I cannot thread it for the life of me.
I cannot say it.
What is everybody else up to today?
The roosters.
Ask everyone what they're doing. Say, hey, everybody, what you doing?
Hey, everybody, what are you doing?
Not what are you doing, what are you doing? Let's see, who else is in here since we saw T and Mary?
What are you doing, people? I go for a walk and it'll be a week.
Hi, Ellen.
I will go.
Susan,
Hi,
hello.
Giselle.
Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Celia.
Pamela. Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
Waiting on to get an ice cream. In line to get an ice
Hi,
cream
Dad.
sundae. Ooh. Hi, Sharon. Do you have stretch on the Juki? No, I don't have anything like that. I'm just going to sew. And since I'm putting on this, it should be fine. Hopefully be fine. We'll see. Everyone's saying hi to you, Tree. All right, we got to figure out what we're doing here. Ow, you're hurting my leg. Can you wait 2 seconds? I guess it doesn't matter which side is what. I think this is the outside, so we're going to put some of this on here. Why? Because hopefully there's enough. There should be plenty. Kind of thinking I should just fold it on here, but I think that's what I'm going to do.
Is Mommy here? Mommy's very
I'm
here.
trying to make this as simple as possible because I really
Hey, guys.
don't feel good. Talk to everybody. Alright, so I'm going to put this under the foot. And I probably should be clipping things, but I'm not going to. I'm also going to sew right next to the edge. I'm going to change my stitch length to that one. That'll be good. I'm gonna back stitch. And I'm also going to speed the machine up because I think the kids were touching the buttons when both girls were in here. All right, let's see. Triana, get over here, please. You said you're going to do this, so you're going to do this.
Can I sit on your lap?
No, you cannot sit on my lap. It hurts too much when I'm trying to do this.
I'm sit on the chair.
So I'm just going to sew a little bit at a time.
I'm to sit out the chair. No, I want to sit in the chair. I want to sit in the chair.
Okay, hold on 2 seconds.
Can I have pimples on my face?
Not today.
Maybe.
Seems to be sewing just fine onto the stretch fabric with this. I wasn't sure because I never sewed stretch or knit on this machine. Only on the other one anytime I've ever done a project. So there's a first for everything. Oh, it's this needle. Okay. I was wondering what. And I didn't change the needle out. It's still a 90-14 in here as well.
I have to
Because
go poop.
then go to the bathroom. Don't announce it to the world. Go. Close the door on your way out. And then come back when you're done. Don't forget to wash your hands.
By myself.
Okay, close the door, please. Thank you. Alright, so still sewing this on here. I know this is probably not the proper way to do clothing, but if somebody only has a straight stitch machine, you should be able to do this. Or make your own garments. Alright, so I'm going to cut this off right here. I'm just leaving a little bit because just in case I need to hook something differently. That looks like a pretty nice neckline. And all the thread is stuck under here. Come on. I don't know how that happened.
Are you done?
Alright. So there is a neckline. It looks kind of like the dress that I got the reference from out of my own closet. It is stitched on there. So now let's do the armpit. And then we'll do the other armpit and then onto the back part of the dress. And then we will hook them together with a French seam because I know how to do French seams. That's one thing I have learned how to do. This is all just me screwing around though. I really have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm learning as I go. So here we go with an armpit area. Alright, folding that in half. Yes. Just folding it exactly in half. Making sure that my machine is catching the back and the front. Just doing a little bit at a time. Who says you can't make clothes on this machine?
Oh man,
I mend everything that I mend when I mend clothing. I actually mend it from this machine. So
Tiffany, look at all these. What happened to these?
yeah, that's just the table messed up. Ooh, look, it caught top and bottom nicely all the way.
What is the messy?
All right.
Done?
Look, are you gonna inspect?
This one, yes.
Good night, Faith. Hold on. Okay, let me go down a little bit.
Why is it nice?
I mean, back up because I didn't see all this. I'm just so sweetness to come over and say hi. Well, that's fine. If you guys want to watch other things, it's okay. I'm not really doing anything special today. So, I mean, it is for Triana. We're making the dress. So, hi, Linda. Love the pictures from the pool and how you exercise. Yeah, and that video I went back to see because I thought it was going to be blurry when I got home. It turns out that it missed a lot in the video. I was probably like 15 minutes of video that didn't even record because I couldn't see that it wasn't even working. So it cut out quite a bit, but I did get a full workout. I am so tired. I don't like overly swim like a swimmer. I don't, I don't do stuff like that, but I definitely do a lot of swimming. I love to swim. That's my favorite thing, is swimming. Other than this, if I could afford a pool with a deep end, I would so totally have one.
See, you did not say
for actual swimming.
You did not say edge.
And I'm not stretching or tugging or pulling on this. I'm kind of just letting the fabric fold into it nicely while it just lays here. That way I could still have my stretch. Pretty sure this will be just fine by the time I'm done. So here is one side sewn. Now we're going to sew the other side. Come over here, Tree.
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling aching all over. Lungs hurt so bad. And go no oxygen. I called doctor and oh man, that sucks, Faith. I'm sorry. I got a few tornadoes. They didn't stay much damage. Constant rain, massive amounts of water, or worse. I feel like an earthquake was just another troublesome event. Oh yes, that's so weird though. I was up here last snow belt. I didn't know what it meant. Freaking so destructive it should be found. There you go. To Kim, I had something. So oil and gas. Hi Sue. Let's see what else.
Let me see. Come on.
All right, come say bye on here. Say
Bye,
bye,
everyone.
and your dress will be here tomorrow. Then I guess. Say bye to everybody. Say thank you for hanging out. We're still staying here, but she's going bye bye. Okay, your dress will be ready tomorrow. Love you. See you. Close my door, please. I'm making a dress for those that are curious because she wants a dress. Close it. I see you tomorrow. You can have your dress later. Now she's crying because she wants to stay and make her dress. Afraid it is COVID. I have heart and lung issues. I'm 72. Not good. Oh my goodness, Faith. Hope you're okay. It would be a cute dress. Yes, hopefully. You should. Grandpa, auntie. She's a lucky girl. Yes, I am adoptive auntie. That's exactly what I am. Prayers are coming through for Faith. See, lots of prayers here. I have a 2 inches best stitches ever. Maybe November I'd come. Maybe in November I can come teach you how to make Disney Kingdom dresses for the little ones. Ooh, that would be cool. Were you sick last night? Not sure how long I'll keep the connection, but my signals keep going in and out. That's fine. Camping and on YouTube. What are Disney Kingdom dresses? Probably dresses for like the Disney characters. They like to play dress up. Both girls, they have lots of dresses that they always come wearing. Oops, I was going this way with it, so. One side has a different fold than the other. Actually, they're about the same, but a little bit different. Alright, so I'm just going to fold this over. Make sure it's aligned. Put my needle down. Back stitch. And continue with the sewing now on this side of the neck. This is the back. I'm putting it on the correct side, right? Hold on. That's the front. Not the front. Okay, hold on. I should have checked. I'm kind of glad that I decided to do it with the bias tape because I wouldn't be able to pick out stitches like last time. I had to pick out stitches. It was impossible to do. So at least this way, using this, I can pick stitches out, except for down the sides because I won't be able to that way. But This way I sure can. Alright, so let's try that again. And see, look, I don't even have to have pins to do this. So great. I love it. I was told, though, I should be pinning patterns. If I'm going to be making clothes, that I should be pinning as I go, but I'm not really worried at this moment on this particular project. I'm probably still not caught up. I send photos from my sister. It makes for the neighborhood kids. So they're kind of like costumes, like princess costumes. Pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Alright, still sewing. So how many of you caught my swimming video anyway? It was pretty horrible. That's what I was talking about, right? Yeah. I mean, you could see, obviously, it wasn't as clear quality as it should be because it was in a plastic baggie. Funny thing is the plastic baggie did rip because I tried to put the phone in the slider that broke. This thing, it's a phone holder. And I tried to put it in here, but this is broke. And my phone has like a angle on it already, the case, and it just kept popping out, and it kept ripping more and more. But at least it was covered mostly, the bag. So that was a plus, I guess. It didn't get wet, but it overheated instead. Should have just dumped it in the pool. No, not gonna do that. Not with my new phone. Come on, come on. These armpits are a little bit trickier because they have to like be lined up just right. All right, come on, right there. There we go. How many of you just wing it when you make clothing? Or if you haven't made clothing, are you even going to try to make it? Because this is now my third item in the last couple days. Only because the girls wanted what they saw my dress on me and were like, dress, princess dress. Except mine is not really a princess dress, but that's what they call it. Alright, one more armpit and then I can start sewing everything together. Woohoo! This is going faster than I thought. Which is good, because I'm tired. I don't feel good. I'm totally missing comments and stuff too, which is rare for me. I usually stop and chit chat, but I'm trying not to be on forever and a day today. Because that's what I usually am, on forever and a day. It's one of those days. It's been since Tuesday my head has been pounding. Kim makes clothes all the time. Katrina, what kind of surgery? What? What's Katrina's gonna have surgery? I'm missing that. Somewhere around there. I'm not 100% sure that it's not MS. Oh, okay. I watched your swimming pool. I thought it was awesome and very clear. Good. Hi, John. And Mom. My mother-in-law and her husband are here. After you were done, good from what I saw. The view where we are, I think that's the, honestly, I've been in this town a long time in Havasu. I think that is the best view in all of Havasu. I wish I could afford a home over there, but those homes are probably like millions of dollars. The most expensive homes in this whole entire town. That's what they are over in that area. Alright, the last one. I'm going to check my stitching on all of this. Make sure it caught every single part, and it did. Kind of looks a little bit on the edge right here, so I'm just gonna come up right here. Just carefully, like one stitch above the stitch, leaving the stitch there. Triana will not care, neither will I, because she's just gonna twirl around in the house with this, honestly. Oh yeah, perfect, okay. Now, crinkle, crinkle. We're gonna put these right sides together. Look at that, I'm already at this part. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, I could just trim that off and sew, huh? I want them wrong sides together because I'm doing a French seam, that's right. So French seam, you start out wrong sides together. All right, so I'm gonna lay this down for a second. Infection out called, and I cried, just can't spell it. Hi Brenda. Swimming pool. Video, how you got in the pool to yourself. I didn't really have it to myself. There was people in it. I was just on one side of it. But it was a pretty big, large pool. What I saw is some video. Oh, okay, it was clear. Good. Princess dresses, I thought too. I've made some clothing, not perfect. So Lisa's made clothing too, Ellen. Tiffany, the place you do your exercise is beautiful. Yes, it is. It's on the golf course, so it's definitely very, very pretty. What kind of dresses have made telling my age? Hi, Cindy. Oh my goodness, where was I? She gets better, Tiffany, not the costumes. They're not costumes at all. Oh, okay. All right, I'll look. All right, so I'm gonna trim this away. Trimming these away. Come on. This side now. Okay. All those excess I don't need because again I'm doing a French seam, so it don't really matter. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to line them up, put them together, and sew like 1/8 of an inch. And why am I doing a French seam on this dress? I think it'll just help hold it better because it is for a child. So, again, I'm not like a perfectionist with this. I'm just going to do my best to make it look good. I don't even know if I could sew 1/8 of an inch on stretch fabric, but we're going to attempt it. Ooh, look at that. We're going to sew it one more time so that it's nice and sturdy on the inside. I'm going to come over to this one and line it up and do the same thing. And then I'm going to go down the sides. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet at the bottom. I'm probably going to underfold it. That's why I cut it wide so she has room to run around, since I know that stretch fabric on its own won't stretch at the feet if I just put one hem from this machine, unless I do like a wide stitch, I think. So I'm definitely just messing about, but so far it looks like clothing can be made this way from a straight stitch machine. So now I'm just going to sew down the sides. We don't need any more of that. I'm going to sew down the sides on the outside of the fabric. So I have it wrong sides together. And I'm just going to sew 1/8 of an inch all the way down, and then I'll be flipping it to sew the other side. All right. So I'm going to match these two ends up. I'm not even gonna pin because I don't want to. And then I'm just gonna not stretch anything, keeping it lined up and just sew along the edge all the way down. I could probably fit this dress. That's how big it's turning out, it looks like. I knew that it was good to make sure that neckline was sewn the way I sewed it, because, yeah, this is definitely my size almost. But so far, it's looking as if you only have a straight stitch machine, you can make clothing. Just improvising the whole way. It's not yanking or anything either, which I thought it would, but it's not. Ooh, look at that. It's lining up perfect at the bottom. And I don't have a little kid model anymore for when it's finished. Kathleen was playing for, forgot to turn on TV. Hi, Kathleen. That's fine. Bye-bye, Cindy. Don't know. It was Cynthia, even though I thought that's how
Okay,
I signed my checks. Hi, Patricia.
Do you need anything special at the grocery store? Okay, I have to get going. It's almost 6 o'clock.
Am I buffering? Oh, no.
You talking to me?
No, I was looking at the screen, but it's not for me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm making a dress for Triana, for those that are joining. My brother-in-law says one dress, anything over 45. Oh, I gotta trim that real quick. I don't know how that got kind of crooked when I know I trimmed it. Alright, here we go. 1/8 inch down this side now. And I don't want the armpits to come loose, that's why I backstitched a few times over it. Look at that, I'm almost done. Once this is done, all I have to do is flip it the other way and stitch. Just lining these two up. Oops, stay. There we go. And sewing on down. It's definitely not a formal dress, it's a sun dress. Or lounging. Or something like that. I wear long maxi dresses all the time. Except you guys never see me wearing them. When I'm sewing, I don't like to get dressed up to sew. Kind of odd, but that's just the way I am. Pretty sure there's tons of you out there like that, though. Don't really get dressed up to sew. You just wear your pajamas, throw on a t-shirt. Alright, let's flip this wrong side out now and sew to create my French seam. Although that is not a very bad seam, just leaving it like that, honestly. But I already sewed it on the outside, oh well. We're gonna just top stitch this as a French seam, since it is for Triana. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna open this up in my fingers and sew on down. Along the seam. I'm feeling for it, so I'm not hitting it. So hard to tell because of the kind of fabric this is. Where I even Where I sewed it, it completely lines up on one side. The other side's not as lined up. That is so crazy. I'll probably never line up without lining up ever again. I did kind of on my other dress for myself that I sewed. Wants to know you're an awesome daughter-in-law. She's proud of how creative and smart you are. Oh, thank you, John. Marie. Thank you, Marie. Hi, Cherie. Oh, made me want to go swimming. Yeah. We didn't stay as long as we thought, though, that we would, because the girls, Sasha started getting grumpy, and Triana hurt her foot, so we didn't stay as long as we did last time and play. Which is okay, though, because my head hurts, and I'm tired, so it worked out great. So I'm kind of like sewing, not really a 1/4 inch seam, but not anything bigger for anybody that's curious. I'm kind of just following along the edge of my seam line though. The seam's kind of big for a 5-year-old, or almost 5-year-old, because she'll be 5 very shortly, next month, the beginning. But that's okay. I'm saying hi. Tiff, the first machines were only straight stitch. They would have loved your machine, right? There. Sure, you kin to Miss Iris. I sewed on thing. 59 singer for years, only straight stitch and made my own clothes. Well, perfect. See, look at that. This is working out great anyway. Hi, Janet. Hi, Charla. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for the thumbs up reminder, T. I'm glad to have you here. Everybody, if you don't know, T is T Quilts, so it says T Quilts. She has a channel, which I've shown you guys before. You guys can go over to that. She can put her link to her channel if she wants in here. And usually we get Becca sometimes jumping in on here, so if she was here, but you guys know So Becca also. Most of the names I've seen here go over to So Becca as well, so we're all kind of the same. But if you don't know, go over to T Quilts or Teresa. I think, yeah, her name's here too. So you guys can go over to Teresa Louise's channel and check her out. She needs her subscribers to go up, 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 up. And all of them are amazing teachers, so make sure to check out their channels. They have the power to put their links in, so. I definitely love promoting my favorite channels. And my quilty friends. Oh man. I have an area where it's looking like it's starting to fold and it's like right under here. Okay, there we go. I wish Triana was still here to put this on. If she wouldn't have lollygagged, it probably would have been done faster. She was supposed to be helping. There we go. Got a little short there. Whew. All right, so this side will now be done, and all I have to do is the 2 shoulders and then hem it. So now let me stitch these shoulders for their French seam. I'm also going to snip away any excess threads. And I watched a video that says I should snip away right here at the corner so that it's not sticking out of the French seam. This was in somebody else's video, so we're going to try it so it's not sticking out at the corner on both of these. I'm just like trimming right next to my stitch line because that little piece might want to hang out of the little French seam and we don't want that, so I'm literally barely taking anything off, but we want to hide that in there so that it's not visibly seen from the outside of the seam. So I'm gonna fold this now, make sure everything's nicely aligned, and it is beautifully aligned. We're going to hide that little seam thing that I cut off in there. Alright, there we go. Hopefully I got that just right. There's one. And try to slide number 2 down up under there. Lining those 2 sides up. They're perfect. Well, perfect for me at least. If it was quilting, it would be a lot better. Alright, snip this away. We're going to open it the right way now. Hi, Anne. Hi, Linda. Any update on Sherry? I don't know. Alright, so here is Triana's dress so far. Obviously, I won't know if it fits her. But now I need to hem the bottom. Turned out great. See, I still don't like, that's the only thing I'm not liking about this French seam is that big bulk on the second side, but I could probably top stitch that down facing back, and actually that actually sounds like a great idea. Top stitch it down facing the rear. That, my mind working great. Smart idea. Ooh, that was a good idea, Tiffy. That's sitting even better. Smart, right? I'm learning as I go. It's really thick with all this bias tape, though. Okay. I don't need to do that with the arm, underarm section. I'm 100% sure this will fit over her head this time because it's stretch. So this should fit her just fine. Alright, let's make sure that this bottom is nice and flat. You guys can't really see too much in front of me, but I'm going to make sure that it's nice and straight real quick for her. I don't want it to be like bowing or anything at the bottom, just in case. It looks pretty straight to me. I'm going to just look just in case. I'm kind of not in front of the camera, I don't think. I'm literally in front of the camera, actually, is what I should say. We're going to just do a nice straight line right here on the bottom, using the lines on the fabric. Lined up, lined up, lined up. There we go. We're going to make that a nice straight cut real quick. definitely cuts different with a rotary cutter than it does when you're using scissors on cotton. Whew, that was totally different. Okay, and I'm just going to hem it under one time. Just going to fold it and hem under just the once, because like I said, it was supposed to be a quick project. So that's what I'm doing. Nice quick project. I'm also going to make my stitch length longer. That way it stays stretchy. I'm folding it up like, I don't know, it's a little bit more than a half an inch. Yeah, it looks like it would fit me. I don't think it'll fit over my boobs though. I think that's the part it'll have a problem fitting. It'll be like a knee-high dress for me, or just below the knee. And I'm also back stitching right here at the seam on the side, just to make sure it stays down really nicely. Oops, why did I do that? Darn that foot thing. If I step back on my foot, then it cuts my thread on this machine. I tend to do that accidentally often lately. This is actually very easy to work with, this fabric. I can hear it vibrating. Somebody's calling me, huh? No, I don't know. I can't see all that. Two seconds. He knew I was live, but he should have done this. Okay. Sorry, I had to do something that was for Scott, but he doesn't have any kind of messaging on his phone, texting or anything. Nobody knows not to out a call. I'll do it from my texting and messaging. All right, here we go, right to the end. Ta-da! I made a dress for Triana. And the bottom should allow her plenty. Oh, look at that. Why is it still stretchy? The other dress didn't move like this when I folded it under with a straight stitch. Look, guys, it still stretches. Weird, right? That's odd. All right. I made Triana a dress that goes all the way to her feet. It won't fit me. Nope. It looks like it will, but it won't. So there is a Triana dress. And I don't have a model to put it on. So for those that are just joining, this was the original that I made. Princess Sophia. It was the original one I made with bias tape as well. The yellow matches the Princess Sophia, but it didn't fit Triana. So Sasha got this one instead, and Triana came in and chose a stretch fabric so that she can have a dress too. But this one turned out cute too. It's just I made it with quilting cotton since I only had a little bit over a yard of this Princess Sophia fabric. Triana really, really wanted it though, but here's Triana's. So there it is. Okay, let's see who's all talking. Okay. That is because you cut on a different stretch. Huh. My other dress stretches right. My other one stretches both ways though. This stretches this way. Not that way at all, actually. That's weird, right? That's a non-stretch way. It only stretches this way. Well, I guess I did it in the correct direction then, because that way she could put this on perfectly. And it should fit her just right. And it looks equal. Everything's lined up. So yeah, I'll be able to put it on her in a few days. Not tomorrow, but the next day, to make sure that it fits her. Alright, so I'm going to go up here and like scan through as much of these comments as I can to make sure I didn't miss too much. Only lets me scroll up so far. Alright. Everyone's saying hi. Okay, I read that. First machines were... Everybody's got all that. Saw all that. Didn't miss that. I just spelled it sweet ants. I saw that. And I need to purge. Garage sale maybe. Okay. Any update? Didn't get the update, so I'm not sure. Pass it on. Trying to purge a whole room of paper crafting. Ooh, interesting, Lisa. I don't do paper crafting either, so I wouldn't know where to go or what to do with any paper crafts. I miss all the life signs. My dad finally told me he wasn't feeling well. I've been driving him to doctor's appointments, hospital trips. He had throat cancer that spread to his lungs. Oh, I'm sorry, Anne. Hopefully he gets better. All right. Starts chemo next week. Hopefully he lives in another county. His treatments are in another county. Haven't quilted since he told me. So devastated. Aw, sorry. Prayers. Hopefully things go good. Thank you. Okay, I saw that. See, I knew I was missing a couple and then not missing a couple. I was trying to scan. Okay, I saw that. Good job. Different stretch. I saw that because I just read it out loud. Looks adorable. I like the pink one too. Girls will love them. Very cute. Needs a lot of fabric for bigger stuff. Same mom. Did you get the postcard I sent yet? No, I haven't gotten any mail. Tomorrow's mail pickup and mail send out. I have mail to send out as well. So that'll get done. Alright. Alright, so let me check the time real quick on there. Okay, come on. Stop, you stupid thing. My phone's going crazy, so... Alright. 1 hour. Alright. So we did 1 hour. And I am going to get going. So I've made a dress for Triana, but she's not here to try it on. It's cute. It'll fit her. Pretty sure of it. Should fit perfectly fine. And the bottom stretches so she could still run around in it. And I made it on this machine instead of the other one in some kind of stretch needle and all that stuff that, yeah. And it has the bias tape. So there it is. And I am going to get going because it's been an hour and I'm going to go deal with my bazillion phone calls that are messing with the phone. And yeah. So, come on, my shirt. Alright, I'll close it down there. I don't want to so too hot. Alright, everyone. So, I thank you for joining for my Sew Sunday. Don't forget to like my videos, subscribe down that way to my channel, and I will see you guys. Hopefully, I'm going to try for a day during this week, whether I feel good or not, because I actually have to get things caught up on in here, and I have things to do, so I'm letting myself get behind. So much behind. So, I thank you guys all for joining. Love you guys. Big hugs and kisses, and I will see you guys next time. So, sorry to keep it so short. Bye.